As a child's mind develops, it's important for them to understand the concept of distinction. You'll see this early with mine, yours, big, small. So opposites are often the first part of a way that a child distinguishes things, but it's very important that they make that next step to distinguish between two abstract concepts. Fart, fall. Fall, fart. But a child's mind develops, he needs to learn what it means to expel gas through one's anus versus to lose one's balance and to then fall, say, from an upright position to a supine position or to perhaps a seated position. But a fall is clearly something like that. A fart is something entirely different.
As your program gains broader adoption, what do you think the potential impact of this program could be on the education of our youth?
Well, that's a very serious question to a very serious issue. Children need to understand that this is not a trivial matter. I hope that the entire nation has a common set of standards for the distinction between these two actions. And it's sort of like a Sophie's choice, but it's even a harder choice because Sophie had a choice. With fart or fall, you often do not have the agency to choose yourself. You are being chosen by an action, and you are in fact the object of the falling or the farting. Sometimes people can fart on purpose.
Do we have enough information today to understand when a child's brain is ready to rationalize these two distinct actions?
There's a lot of literature and a lot of studies. The Norwegians believe it happens at age 2. The Danish, who live just a little bit away, think 17, 18, even 19. So your question was, when does the child's mind, is it able to grasp it? A lot of that depends, I think, on the parenting, and that's why what we're doing, because in the United States, in so many places, parents have to work so much, to pay the bills, as they call it. We have to provide this free educational system. This is free so far. I mean, right now, Fart or Fall is provided as a public broadcasting internet association piece of media in conjunction with the cell phone filmers. And I know they take it very seriously. The actors take it very seriously. I'm sorry, not the actors. The farters and the fallers take it very seriously. And we hope to capture as much as we can.
Can a fart cause a fall?
That's a great question. It's one that's been asked since Aristotle, Plato, Socrates, Sophocles, Mitch Kupchak. A fart with enough burst can probably create enough torque to twist the body at an angle to push. It hasn't been documented. A fart can cause another person to fall. I think we saw that in one of the episodes here. But can a fart cause oneself to fall? Possibly. If enough gas is expelled, there could be a release of muscle strength, and so that the legs actually collapse upon themselves and down to the ground. Or again, if there's enough force to cause a forward motion. There's a like that.
And doctor, that obviously begs the question, can a fall cause a fart?
Now, a fall can cause a fart. That we know. I think we've all been there. On my wedding, the second wedding, I was, following. It was an interesting setup, but I was following the bride down the walkway there, and I stepped on the long train, the dress, and I fell and face down, and you know what happens, hamstring cramps. And then after that, from both me and, unfortunately, the bride-to-be are trained. So and that's why a child needs to understand that these two things, while they can happen almost at the same time, they are not the same thing. They're two distinct things, a fart and a fall. A fart or a fall. And so when the children watch this, and they're wondering at that critical moment, that moment where we all are wondering when we watch this, what's it gonna be? That's when the cognition is happening. That's when the neurons, the synapses are interlocking. And that is what we call learning.
Wow. That's incredible. Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you.
And you are way ahead of your time. And let's just hope that people have an open mind about your research.
Thank you.